Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to our Saudi Arabia qualification run. Our series continues with part 3, the final part of this one. And Saudi Arabia, of course, have made it to the World Cup quite convincingly, actually, to be honest. And we're in to this group: Holland, Nigeria and Russia. This is a super tough group. I think Saudi Arabia are the weakest team in here. Before we start, legendary difficulty. People ask me, I show it on video, just for clarification, and it's the best way to play the game. First match then is going to be against Holland, the strongest team in the group, I'd say, and then Russia are probably sort of on par with them, and then Nigeria being the other team. We've got a lot of Saudi flags in the background there. You can see the green, the national pride on display. Let's see if we can have a first game similar to what Saudi Arabia had in 2022 World Cup, where they shocked Argentina. Can we do that, channel that energy, and beat Holland here today? Moaf. It's blocked, but we retrieve it. Over the top. Can Al-Qahtani get it? He can, and just couldn't get the shot off. I think he should have maybe tried to header it instead of use his feet. Dirk Kuyt, he crosses that in, and okay, well, we've conceded already. We tried to close Dirk Kuyt down, didn't happen, and we got out jumped by Robin on the back post there. Bit unfortunate, really, but okay, it is Holland, 1-0 down. Gone over the top, and again, we just couldn't get there. 2 chances have gone away because we couldn't finish it off. Robin crosses it in. Okay, and it's back into the box and just wide there from Holland. Oh no, come on, a good save. We're just letting Holland go through far too many times. And okay, we do have a weak defence. I do acknowledge that, but come on, just at least try. Holland are just one step ahead of us every time we go forward. It's not Saudi Arabia's fault. The group has, well, the group stage gods, I would say, of FIFA have not been kind to us and given us a terrible group. Here comes Saudi Arabia. Oh, blocked by the Dutch defenders there. We're getting really outclassed. Even though it's only 1-0, it's just like the play in midfield, defensively as well, we're getting outclassed. Here comes Saudi Arabia. Is there a chance? Off the line save by the goalkeeper. That's our best chance of the game. Robin out on the wing. And the header was not a good one. The Dutch haven't been that efficient in front of goal either. So it's just one of those games where they just grabbed the goal and decided, yep, we're just going to sit on it now. Up top. No, just shut down. And again, not a good one. But, oh, saved. And, I had to go for it, otherwise it would have been cleared. Saudi Arabia desperately unlucky with some of the chances we've had. Holland cross it in, it's headed and it's gone in, that's the dagger. Oh, the defenders just cannot deal with the likes of strikers from bigger nations. We had this problem against some nations in Asia qualifying, like North Korea, for example. North Korea gave us some massive problems at the back. Go on. Saudi Arabia off the post. Yeah, that's that kind of game, isn't it? It's that kind of game. And we lose 2-0. No shame in that. But one more loss and we're out. All that qualifying will be for absolutely nothing. Just like Saudi Arabia in real life World Cups. They just can't really seem to break that group stage sort of thing, can they? Most of the time. Our second match is going to be against Russia. My personal opinion about Russia, because I used them in the past, only like maybe a few weeks ago, I think they're quite a hyper-inflated 4.5-star team. I think they should be at least 4 stars. But the game, for some reason, nearly rates them as a almost 5-star team. And that might be because of some of the players that are on the squad, but when I used them, they just didn't feel like that. But whenever I go against Russia, whenever I go against them, they always perform really well against me. Something to shake up the group a little bit, otherwise we're just going to go out and it would be the usual suspects that will go through. I imagine that Holland will be beating Nigeria as well, unless Nigeria pull off a bit of a shock. Through ball, Al-Qahtani scored tons of goals in the Asia qualifying region, and now he's just struggling a little bit to find some form. But, you know, it's against some bigger nations, and there we go. We scored, and Saudi Arabia taking the lead to make it 1-0. We just turned that defender as the ball came in the box and just smashed it in. That is 1-0. Al-Qahtani pushing his way through, and that's a goal. That's fantastic work to push his way through and score that one. Al-Qahtani is here at the World Cup, and it is 2-0. Just amazing work to push his way through and smash it in like that. You know, he was getting pretty much manhandled all the way towards the goal, and then we just managed to put that in like that. Incredible work. 2-0 against Russia. That's incredible. No, what is going on there? Come on, don't mess this up. Oh, that's a clear-cut chance. Yeah. You knew when that was bouncing in the box that was going to happen. And Ignatovic has scored to make it 2-1. Crossed in by Russia. And that's just gone wide. We got to be really careful with stuff like that, because we're weak defensively. And if we're letting Russia have multiple chances to get headers off and stuff like that, it could be basically a bottle job here, because we're doing well to lead Russia. And the finesse shot. Oh, I thought that might have gone in. Al-Qahtani going through here. Is there a chance for Saudi Arabia? It does look like it. Poke it. Oh, unlucky. And headed away by Russia. Not the best way to finish a chance, really. Pretty dull second half. Not much has happened, apart from maybe this. No, can't get anywhere near me. That's good defending. I think it's only going to be a 2-1 here. Like, both sides have really not shown. That was close. They've not shown that they can get another goal. Russia haven't been that great in front of goal, and Saudi Arabia have kind of fallen off since the first half. Into the box. Saudi Arabia, they scored! 3-1! I got fouled on the edge of the box as well, and still we managed to score. And Al-Tep has scored the most important goal to seal this win. It's 3-1 over Russia, and honestly, I didn't expect that at all, because we are weaker than Russia, and yet we come here and beat them 3-1. This is what I mean when I say Saudi Arabia being a bit inconsistent. Lost 2-0 against Holland, obviously nothing wrong with that. And then here we put in a great performance against Russia. Crossed in, and I thought that went in. I mean, they got a corner, so there's every chance that they could score, and they have scored. Literally, goalkeeper came out, and Pogorobniak has scored to make it 3-2. So quite an exciting game. I don't think there'll be any more goals from here on out. There we go. Big win against Russia. 3-2 to Saudi Arabia. And we move on to the final game of the group against Nigeria. That will be the deciding match. So this is our group then. Saudi Arabia are still outside the top two places, even though we beat Russia. Our goal difference is slightly worse than theirs. So what we need to do is just beat Nigeria and hope that Holland beat Russia as well. Here we are then. Saudi Arabia versus Nigeria. There's going to be a lot of green and white in the stadium for this one. Very much looking forward to this one. It's going to be a very competitive match. I hope that we can build on the win that we got against Russia. Although don't underestimate Nigeria, because they're a great team and they can easily have me and outpace me as well. You know, they got the likes of Musa, Yakubu up front, Obafemi Martins as well. It's just going to be a pace fest. Come on, Saudi Arabia, push. Over the top perhaps. That was actually a really good ball. We couldn't hold on to it. Oh wow, that was a brilliant ball by Nigeria. Now we're caught here. I'm a bit scared. Don't you dare. Thank you. Oh, they still got the ball here. And good save. Crossed in. No. Get it. Oh, Nigeria. Couldn't tackle him. A Tuhu there with a goal. Yeah, you just couldn't tackle him really, could you? Damn. Like, the great cross by Martins. found his man just there as well from the deflection, and a 2 who scores. Okay, well, we got some work to do. I don't know if Saudi Arabia have what it takes to beat Nigeria. I can't tackle them. Into the box. What are we doing on that play, goalkeeper? What are we doing? This is what I mean when I say Saudi Arabia are useless at the back. That was the worst bit of play I've ever seen. The worst bit of play I've ever seen. That is going to be the dagger. That is going to knock us out of this World Cup. Oh no, here we go. And that is free to Nigeria. Saudi Arabia's defence is awful. Yakubu with the goal. And yeah, it's over, guys. It's over. I knew that we'd have this problem going into this group stage after the qualification stages that we had. You know, we were leaking goals through stupid errors. Goalkeeper there, I don't understand why he didn't even get a... It went through him pretty much. And half-time, elimination is already confirmed. Nigeria have dragged us down to... Well, basically they've dragged us with them going home. And that's a shame. It's a shame that we weren't competitive in this first half. Shrugged off the ball. Nothing we can do. We cannot contest against a side like Nigeria. The group was really difficult. We had one of the best teams in Africa and then 2 of some of the best teams in Europe. Like, no minnow at all. No minnow, no bang average team to try and beat. I guess we were the bang average team in the end. Not a good day for the Saudi fans who probably expected better of their team. It's a shame. It is a shame when a team just absolutely folds in a pressure situation, you know. I do try my best to get them forward and try and score goals, but Nigeria are holding me here and they're doing it well. Nigeria clear it, and that is going to be game over. Time for Saudi Arabia to go back home. A very disappointing campaign, but one that they're probably very used to at this point, because honestly, there's no talent on this side really, not on the 2010 side. Defensively as well, they are shocking. They are one of the worst teams I've used defensively. That one of the goals that Nigeria scored against us was absolutely horrific defending. Like I said, I've seen better in Sunday League football. Nigeria did enough to qualify, even though they were rooted at the bottom of the table with not really too much of a chance. They somehow scored enough goals and conceded no more to have a better goal difference than Russia. England win the World Cup against Spain, and Portugal beat Brazil in the 3rd place playoff. Any surprises in there? Iraq went quite far, going to the quarterfinals. That's pretty cool. Germany having a really good game against Ivory Coast in the round of 16. Other than that, though, Egypt as well in the round of 16, but they got beaten by Argentina 4-0. So anyway, guys, that was your whole series with Saudi Arabia. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.